let me tell you something about myself. I was born March 16, 2011 in Kuala Lumpur. What nationality am I? What's my cultural background? Well, based on what I look like and where I was born, people will probably say I'm Malaysian or Selangoran. While that may be true, I didn't tell you where my parents are from. They're both Indonesian. Whoa, surprising, isn't it? I have two citizenships, and I'm not even Javan or Selangoran in fact. I'm a Sumatran, living in the Special Region of Yogyakarta. So I didn't see much of my culture. I didn't see much of this, but rather Javanese culture. Assalamualaikum Wr.Wb. Horas everyone, my name is Ivalko Al Rasyid Rifat Lanovara. I'm a 9th grader and I come from the middle school of Budi Mulia II. And did you notice that I said something in my language rather than hello? That's right. The greeting that I used is actually from the Batak language. Where I come from, that word alone has thousands of meanings besides hello. And based on that, the topic for my speech today is embracing diversity. So now, let's move on from Indonesia's diversity to the world's diversity. Some people think people are just people and has lots of different stereotypes to each culture and race, such as blacks being associated with gangsters or Arabs being associated with terrorism. Well, there might be some blacks who are actually gangsters, such as the NWA, which I can't tell you what it stands for. As you can see right here, the world's most dangerous group. But there are some white people who used to be gangsters, like Eminem. Let's sing one of their songs, shall we? Here we go. Hate the police coming straight from the underground. A young brother got it bad cause I'm brown and not the other color, so police think they have the authority to kill a minority. Whoa! That should be a 10 right there. But even though this is an old song, it is still as relevant as it is today, because killing the minority is way far off the topic from today's, which is embracing diversity. Quick info, this NWA song was made to speak up for freedom, so it makes sense. Anyways, back to the topic. If you think about it a little deeper, a little bit more, it feels weird, you know? Seeing a dude in a traditional Batak outfit singing music made by black people in an English competition made by Indonesian people? But my point is, black people being gangsters aren't always true, because that is just a stereotype. Now, what's actually behind those stereotypes, eh? Well, they're us, but a lot different, because the Arabs have a rich history and culture. I find their wedding dance, namely Dobke, really interesting because of the simple, not movement, and unique melodies to the song. As of black people, they're mostly identified as African Americans, but society being society, called them black people no matter where they came from. If they're black, well, they're black. But they have an interesting culture. Take the Zulu tribe in South Africa, for example. This is the Zulu tribe. Their language is surely one of a kind. They have a clicking sound for some words. But if they were to be written like in mobile, for example, it would include symbols in it. Like if I were to write that, I would need an exclamation mark as a first letter and then an X to symbolize the clicking. Here's what the word actually looks like. Here you can see there's an exclamation mark and then an X. That equals to mobile. Unique, right? Yes, they may be unique, but not all people appreciate it. Like, I think it's cool that I'm actually Sumatran and Indonesian, and my culture is so amazing. And so are the Americans, Europeans, Africans, and so on. Well, above all, what I'm trying to say is we shouldn't be afraid to show who we truly are, whether it's psychologically, physically, or culturally. But then again, this is Indonesia. We have more than 17,000 islands with many different tribes, races, and cultures. Some may adapt, and some may stick to their own traditions. Even though we are struggling as of now, we are still one. We're on the same team. Remember, Bhinneka Tunggal Ika, unity in diversity. So let us support each other and embrace our cultures. I would like to end the speech by saying, never give up and stay strong. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.